Have you ever wondered why the British flag looks the way it does? Known as the Union Jack, this iconic flag is more than just a symbol. It's a powerful collage of history, culture, and alliances. But what if I told you it's also the result of centuries of political maneuvering, personal unions, and a dash of controversy? In fact, it's almost a Frankenstein flag, an unusual blend of three different national banners stitched together to symbolize unity. And it even has a few skeletons in the closet, Wales. Stick around, and we'll explore the unexpected twists that brought this complex design to life. The British flag, known as the Union Jack, stands as one of the most recognizable flags in the world. But have you ever noticed how it seems almost like an assembly of different parts? That's because it is. The Union Jack combines the flags of England, Scotland, and Ireland, each one layered onto the other, to represent the United Kingdom. But how did it get that way? And why was one of the UK's home nations, Wales, left out? Let's dig a little deeper to understand the flag of England, St. George's Cross to start. We have the flag of England, also known as St. George's Cross, a simple red cross on a white field. The story behind it, however, is a bit hazy. We know that by 1188, when the kings of England and France decided to go on a crusade, they used different symbols to distinguish their armies. The English chose a white cross, while the French went with red. Over time, somehow, England adopted the red cross, perhaps inspired by King Richard the Lionheart, who may have used it during the Third Crusade. The first recorded use of the red cross as an official English flag wasn't until 1545, when the English Navy adopted it. As England shifted its religious focus during the Reformation, St. George was elevated as the nation's primary patron saint, and his cross became a clear representation of England's identity. With other religious symbols set aside, this red cross was left to symbolize England, and remains so to this day. The flag of Scotland, St. Andrew's Cross. Moving north, we find the flag of Scotland, St. Andrew's Cross, a white X on a blue background. This flag tells the story of St. Andrew, the patron saint of Scotland, who was said to have been crucified on an X-shaped cross as early as 1180. The cross was used in Scottish symbolism, and by 1385, Scottish soldiers were instructed to wear the X on their armor when serving in France. This design gained its modern appearance in 1542, preceding England's Navy adoption of St. George's Cross by just 3 years. The birth of the first Union flag. The Union Jack itself dates back to 1606. In 1603, James III of Scotland inherited the English and Irish thrones, bringing the three nations under one monarch. Though England and Scotland remained politically separate, James ordered a flag symbolizing this union, leading to the first version of the Union Jack. England and Scotland used slightly different versions, with each keeping its own political identity until 1707, when the Acts of Union united them as Great Britain, and England's version became the official Flag Islands edition, Sainty. Patrick's Saltire. But there's one more element here, the red X known as St. Patrick's Saltire, representing Ireland. This flag emerged in the late 18th century and was linked to the Order of St. Patrick, an order created by King George III. Many Irish nationalists reject the symbol as a British construct, yet the Saltire remains a part of the Union Jack, even though most of Ireland left the United Kingdom in 1922. Today, the red X symbolizes Northern Ireland. The Union Jack in the modern world. The Union Jack isn't only the flag of the United Kingdom, it's been featured on the flags of many nations within the former British Empire, including the United States, before independence, and Canada until 1965. It's still present on the flags of New Zealand, Australia, Tuvalu and others, as well as the Canadian provinces of British Columbia, Ontario, Manitoba and Newfoundland, and the US state of Hawaii. Today, discussions about the Union Jack's future are ongoing. In 2014, Scotland held a referendum on independence. If it had succeeded, how would the Union Jack have changed? What would it mean for the identity of the United Kingdom? As the world shifts, this historic flag remains an evolving symbol. So what do you think the future holds for the Union Jack? Could it change again, or will it remain the same? Drop your thoughts in the comments below, and if you haven't already, be sure to subscribe for more stories behind the symbols and flags we see every day. Thank you, as always, for watching.